Hello, and welcome to part 11 of my Ninja Gaiden Sigma playthrough. Picking up exactly where I left off. Oh. Yeah. Might show off the Debilero. Fine. This is basically the big greatsword of the types. Gonna need a bow a lot this area. The Debilero is a bad choice. There we go. Oh, this section. I think... No. I think I need this. Yeah. That is how you get the scarab of here, in case anyone's played this and has wondered. I know it's a big pain to get that one. Yeah. See, the platforming in this area isn't too bad. For me, it's mostly the laser drones it keeps throwing at you. That's the bit I don't like. Is because I think you like deal with one, and then each time you deal with one, another one spawns in. And I can never remember if they infinitely spawn or not, but they're annoying as hell. Yep. Deal 1, several more spawn. What the? Ah. Yeah, but this section and the Ghostfish section, Ghostfish maze section, are my least favorite sections of this entire game. They suck. The flying drones with lasers suck, the Ghostfish suck, the maze sucks. I love Ninja Gaiden 1, but there's a lot of sections which just, like, when you deal with them, they're just not very enjoyable. It's a bit like Devil May Cry 1 and 3 in that sense, where the highs are like some of the highest games of this like genre. But the lows are like some pretty bad lows. Yeah. This is honestly part of the reason why this is my favorite Ninja Gaiden game. Whenever like I want to replay them, I always play like 3 or a recent 4, because like the combat is some like the most fun stuff for me, and with 3 and 4, it is primarily the combat. And with Trap to Replay and everything like that, I can just play the specific sections I want to play through, and I don't have to deal with any of the like drawbacks in that sense. You still have to deal with downsides because it's Ninja Gaiden 3, and admittedly 4 has some issues as well, but I'm trying to keep discussion of the games to when I play that specific game. Like when I play through Ninja Gaiden 2, I'll talk more about my opinions on that game, and I have some opinions on it. Some has some hot takes, as some people might say. But I'll save it for when I get to that game. I think this is the tank boss area. Yep. I love that little brief bit of Ryu. It feels very weird and out of place compared to like every other cutscene he's in. Yeah. I will say, Sigma, this fight is much easier. Because if memory serves in Black, I don't think he can do the jump and shoot thing. Man, it makes it a cakewalk. Yeah, I think this section boss-wise just sucks because it's like, hey, here's a tank, and then right after you face it, it's like, hey, fight the tank again, and then like not long after this, you have to fight like this bloody helicopter. The helicopter fight just sucks as well. Like, I kind of get what they're trying to do, like, oh, your character's so badass and cool, they can take down like a plane and helicopter with nothing but a bow and arrow. I get it, but it's so pointless. Because by this point of the game, you already know Ryu's like a big badass dude, you know? You've been fighting like demons and like you fought like Alma as well, like you fought demons and stuff. We already know Ryu's like a big badass ninja dude. You don't need to like make us fight like I don't know. I have a lot of critiques and complaints about this franchise, I will admit. I love it. It's one of my favorites of all time, but it is some very big lows. And I'm not just on about like the post I'm gonna have to Google in a moment because I don't remember his name, but the main director of 1 and 2, original 1 and 2, you know, like even his games of Ninja Gaiden 2004, Ninja Gaiden Black, and Ninja Gaiden 2, Xbox 360 version, they have some serious issues. And yeah, their like highs are like some really some of the highest highs of the franchise, but their lows are really, really low. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep my franchise talk to mostly just Ninja Gaiden 1 at the moment. Yeah. God, this boss sucks. really don't know why they keep doing this in like character action games. I call them character. I know people call them hack and slash games, but to me that there's a difference. Like something like God of War and Dante's Inferno, that is a hack and slash game. You know, Dynasty Warriors, you know, Dynasty Warriors, still get confused with that pronunciation. But to me, games like this, Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, those are character action games. Ooh, just remember the game I have. I might play on the channel at some point. This is a pretty short game. Sure, but it's still fast-paced. It's action game. I might. I will say this is one of like my favorite songs from this game. It's very cool. Yeah. Wrong button. Oh, what the? I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure those drones don't appear past the military base. I will say one thing. I will say for I think for a fact, Sigma does better over this. I mean, Black does better over this one. Is if memory serves, enemies can't attack off screen in Black. In Sigma, they can. Big example is hallway in Mission 1 with the samurai armor. The enemies there can attack you in Sigma. Yeah, in Black, they mostly just kind of wait until they're on the screen to attack. Again, I might be wrong. My memory isn't the best. But I do think that's how it went. Yeah, I'm backtracking because I think how this area does it is you need to like backtrack to get like the key card, I think. Yeah. Glad I remembered that. Yeah. There is a lot of stuff I want to talk about with this gaming franchise. And to some extent even the community, but I'll save that for Ninja Gaiden 2. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3. I'll save it for. Because I have a lot of stuff to say. Yeah. But that's it for part 11. I think next up is like a sewer section. Yeah. It goes sewer section, which is actually one of the better ones of gaming. Then it goes the underwater section. Then it goes the temple. The Doku fight, the temple, then I think then you get like the teleportation section. Then you get the maze and the weird hellish section. I think, anyway, I might be completely wrong in that order. Favorite game in the franchise, by the way, and I can't remember. I know those are all things in the game because I played this game like several times. I can't remember the order. Yeah. But that's it for part 11. I will continue to like get the save point actually. Yeah. There we go. One of my favorite enemies in the franchise is these guys. If you remember, we saw a variant of these early on, which were brown. But the purpley pink ones are my favorite. What? Alright. Well, that's part 10 and 11 done, and okay. Quickest chapter I've done. Yeah. Can you continue? Gonna save, and that is part 11 done. Hopefully there will not be a week between the next part and now. Yeah. like and subscribe, I guess, or something. I don't know what YouTubers say.